Alright, motor day. I was needing a crank for my 283. Well, it's actually a 306. A 30 over 302. I need a crank for it because my 283 crank is bad. And just happens we have an extra 283. We did not want to tear into this motor or mess with it because every piece of it is all original. I mean, there's nothing new on this motor. Look, see all the flathead screws. I mean, everything is perfect. It's a perfect, intact 283. I even got the water pump and stuff off of it. All the pulleys and everything. So, this motor was in a car that was set on fire. And guy had it setting. I mean, it's got the dips. I mean, look at this. Every piece of it is there. I hate to tear into this motor, but I need the crank. So, you tear into it, and you can actually rotate the motor around freely. It's still got oil in it. It's even still got water in it. So, it should be alright. Hopefully the crank is standard. If it ain't, it'll at least tell me what kind of bearings it takes. And pull this crank out, pull my other motor out, swap cranks, put it all back together. And I just hope this is a forged crank. I mean, most 283s were forged cranks, but some of them weren't. So that's going to be a little bit of a, just really hope so. But that's what I'm about to do. About to tear this apart. So, oh, hear that? YouTube comment right there. Non-stop, man, non-stop. It's awesome. Keep it up, folks. But yeah, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use the timing tab. I'm gonna use everything. I'll use the timing cover. I'll even use all the flathead bolt. I'll use everything. Make my motor even more period correct. Just like it was in 1960s. But we're gonna pull it off here and check. Pretty crazy, huh? Fella give us this. Said it was in a fire. He ain't never gonna use it. I just hope the crank is good. Man, I really do. It's gonna be a lot of work. Well, it's not that much work. Just a little bit of a pain to tear everything apart, but it'll be worth it. I guess it wasn't full. That is very bad. Very, very bad. We thought it still had oil in it. I guess not. Yeah, it does still have some more. Shoo! Pretty nasty. It does turn. Still got compression actually, which is crazy. But it only turns about a third of the way. There you go. Well, probably more than that. Probably halfway. It'll turn halfway. Turn the other halfway. Which means one of the pistons is probably stuck in the bore. Like the last one. So, I'm going to set it down on the ground. Blast it full of penetrating oil. And then start taking the rod caps loose and the main caps loose. And see what the crank looks like. Which the crank's probably fine. Because all that sludge and all that grime, it's probably still okay. But we'll have to look and see. I can't tell if it's forged or not yet. It's too much crap on it. But just got the motor to turn over free. Sprayed a little penetrating oil in the cylinders and she went right over. And look at that. That is a beautiful, beautiful journal. No scratches, no scuffs. That's just one though. But that is a very, very good sign. Awesome.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hope the rest of them's like that. And the mains and everything else. But most of the time when the motor turns that free and the first one you pull ain't beat up, it's probably the rest of them's alright. I'm going to leave all the pistons and stuff. I'm just going to knock them all the way up to the top where the head is. Pull the crank and everything out and put the pan back on it and leave it all sitting there. Amazing. Will you stay there? Don't want to get no dirt in this motor. Don't.
No.
Look at that. Oh, beautiful. not spun, nothing. And this one should be number 2. Yep, number 2. Piston down, just like so. Move on to the next ones. That is awesome. That thing looks flawless. Man, it looks like it's been run, but there ain't no major scores or scratches or nothing like that. We are gonna run it. Got the balancer off. Original 283 balancer. Original GM time set. GM number. GM117. Awesome. Got the timing chain off. Got the this block is, I believe, is 6465. Yeah. I know it's older than 58 because it's got side mounts right here. And it's got these big plugs. It's where they poured the sand out of the blocks after they molded them for the casting. So they got the sand out through them. So there you go. If you didn't know that, now you do. Congratulations. But I'm gonna take the main caps off. Hope all the main bearings are good, and pull this crank out. Awesome. There she is. Oh, 283. Crank. Should be ready to go. Yeah, it's forged. Take that little baby home with us. It's gonna solve all my problems right there.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, let me pull one of these bearings. I'll take a picture with my phone. Yeah, alright, let's button this thing back up. After about 4 hours with a toothbrush, I got the journals and stuff, all the gunk and crap cleaned off of them. It's about to rain, I feel the drops. Better hurry. Well, there you go. I got lubricant all over it. Keep it from rusting while I got it in the bag. That right there is actually real smooth. Just looks like it. Where the gasket sat on it for so many years. Alright, so I got the crank. Added that other 283, seen that. So now we'll pull the motor. We're gonna do a swap. I'm gonna try to leave everything on it, take it out, put it on the motor stand, flip it over, swap the crank in one fell swoop.
Take 3. Third time's charm, boys.
Oh yeah.
Looks like a Krispy Kreme donut.
I hope so.
I can just feel it in my bones.
Yeah, me too, I hope. I'm also going to go with a stock water pump for a 283 and single pulley and do the all original stuff. Make it even more pretty correct. Yeah.
And it's raining.
Oh yeah.
And it's
Cold and raining.
Shit just ain't never gonna work. Damn, the weather just is not.
Now, anytime we come to work on this, it has to rain. I don't care what happens, it has to rain.
Weather just do not like this.
But we're under the tent, so whatever.
We just pretend it's fall and be a short winter.
Alright, how long do you think it's been? About 30 minutes, 40 minutes? About 30, 40 minutes later, everything's off. And we're going to try to lift this thing up one fell swoop with the chain. Up to the heads, just clamp it in the center, let the valve covers keep it center. If not, we'll run a little brace across there. But that's the plan. Alright, well, motor's out. this technique works, we should put something to keep it in line where the motor didn't twist far down, but we'll have it figured out when it goes back in. R&D. No. But yeah, and raining, of course. Still raining. It let up a little bit. It still sucks. Cold, wet. It's a normal Saturday. Alright. Yeah, tranny, scatter shield, clutch. Put it on the motor stand, flip it over, pull crank. Yeah. Well, alright. Now we got it on the motor stand. I go flip it over and pull the pan and start taking stuff off. So I'll just leave a chain on it.
Huh?
I'll just leave a chain on it, it'll be upside down.
Yeah.
Porque dinalito. Porque libido.
Oh, then. So far. Okay, so when we pulled the motor out, I noticed something after we pulled the flywheel and stuff off. That, you know, a 283, how the back has a full circle. See this notch? That is an original small journal 302 crank.
Part number, look up part number.
Yeah, part number's the same, but all 302s have a notch in them, small journals do. 283 has a full circle, which I'll show you when I get the other crank out.
Got the same throat and same everything.
Yeah, same stroke, everything's the same. It's
But ain't
just,
that cool? We didn't even know. He was like, that's got a notch in it. And I was like, well, that's 302 crank. Who the hell knows, dude?
but we run the number on it and it popped up. 6.7 Camaro 302. So,
We'd be doing the mystery bus.
pretty wild. Alright then, let me take this.
Anyway, heads all upside down.
Yeah, see? That's why we do it. Make it easy.
Yep.
Easier.
And we'll get her right side up, flip her over.
So see, I put this thing like that, so that when we put the crank in, we can tap it back and forth and measure for...
Me and Justin just talking about if we had a 40 by 50 garage, we'd probably be like this with a 10 inside the garage.
Yeah.
Damn
well,
rainy.
it's cold out there. Put a 10 in the garage.
Yeah, we'd have a tent in the garage, throw some mud and gravel shit in the garage.
We wouldn't know what to do. Alright, let's pop a little stuff off here.
For some reason.
Huh?
Crazy windy for some reason.
Coming out.
Yeah, these things, this is
Number
like,
6.
you have to be extremely patient taking these out.
Yeah, they don't like to come back apart, so we're having to tap them a little bit and pull
They
them
got
a
these
little bit.
dowels that run down into the actual rod, the cap. There's a dowel that runs down in here, secures itself,
Yeah,
which is good.
they're meant to stay tight.
Yeah.
Kind of looks like this journal right here.
This
It's wore a little more than this one. You can
number
feel it.
3 for sure.
Number 3 feels the same way. It's like it's got a low spot right here on this side. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it just don't look right.
Well, that one, when you took the rod and pushed it over, it got slot. When you pushed it back, it got tight.
This one right here, it looks like it's got a wear right there, and it's humped up. It's a little thicker on this side, so that's what I think.
We'll see when we get it out. We got a measuring thing.
Yeah, we'll put the mic on it and see.
Take it to Mike and let Mike mic it.
Yeah, we'll mic it, and Mike can check it again.
Mike it.
Anyway, we're just taking our time. No big rush.
Yeah, no, it's supposed to be sunny tomorrow.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 60
hope.
and sun out tomorrow. We hope so. Looking forward to it.
Wouldn't it be nice?
Yeah, one hot sunny day. No, hell no.
Comes more rain.
It's all good. Hope everybody's doing something, man. That's what I'll tell you this morning. We mud, rain, cold, or snow. We're gonna do it anyway. It don't matter.
No, it don't. Luckily, we've stepped things up and we got a tent thanks to James Morgan.
Yeah, thank you again, James. We ain't thank you enough for this tent, dude. This thing has saved our ass so many times. This thing's a blessing, dude. This thing right here just works like a champion. Oh my God. Yeah, it's like a little garage. So at least we drive, but it's getting on in there. We're gonna knock these other 3 out here. So be back. Hang tough. Get you some popcorn. Get you a sandwich. Yeah, it's cold out here. Look at the breath.
I'm warm.
Huh?
It's warm right here.
Yeah, it's warm. Can't see it out there either.
It's literally when it's like 20 degrees.
Oh, there you go. It's springtime. Woo! Anyway, we're pulling the crank out now. There it is. Yeah. Springtime.
Now it's raining ice. Sleeting, hail, whatever you call it. Sucks is what I call it. But there you go.
It's swinging a little bit.
Pulling the crank out.
Crazy ass weather going on around the world, boy.
Mm-hmm. Global warming, blah 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 blah.
What did you say?
Global warming, blah 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 blah.
Ain't no global warming over here, so I wish they'd send it through the picture.
Oh well. Oh, crank's coming out now. Out with the old, in with the older. Out with the 302 crank, in with the 283 crank, Oh, there she is. Cream puff. The thorn in her side. We hope. Alright, old crank is out. New old crank going in. 302 crank, 283 crank. I don't know if you hear me because we got the heater going and we're blasting because we're froze. We are froze.
Cold out here, man. Cold.
It's cold as ice.
Cold as ice.
Shifty Sean just sent me a picture of his motor. He said he fired up and left the oil line loose and didn't have a way to kill it, so it shot oil everywhere. We've all done it.
Don't sweat it, cuz. That's just that rolling, buddy. It's either that or transmission line. You're like, what the hell?
Well, that's awesome. You got his motor fired up in the Chevelle. Way to go. That's cool.
This is the motor that was in the black truck with a bigger cam, bigger intake, bigger carburetor. Same bottom end. Today's the first day it started up. Fired up yesterday for about 2 seconds and was spewing oil out of the back where the oil pressure line goes. But this is what I've been doing. Pulled this car out and trying to get it ready for a ratty muscle car race. Still got a long ways to go. We'll get there.
Oh yeah.
And everybody's crashing, doing something. I hope everybody's doing something. I hope some of you is warm.
Yeah. Hope some folks is warm and thrashing, but got a bunch of shout outs, all kinds of stuff. Too much for me to talk about, so check them out. I'll put them in a video right here. All kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
Shout outs.
Shout out.
Anyway, this here video is for the Skull Garage boys. I just want to show you guys what I'm working on here. It's my little hot rod Ranger. It's an 84 two-wheel drive. Bought it probably about 2 months ago. Been using it every day. In the process of working on it as funds allow, as you fellas know all about. I'll show you what I got going on here. That's what's under the hood. It's a little 302 V8 out of an 82 LTD Ford. Right now I got a little Motorcraft 2150 carburetor and a 2-barrel intake on there. That's going to change. Stock so far, the engine. There's my oil relocation kit. Planning on putting a set of GT480 heads maybe on it. Putting a little cam in it. There's an automatic AOD 4-speed automatic in there right now. I don't know if I'm going to be keeping that or what I'm going to be doing there, but converted it over to a serpentine single belt setup instead of dealing with all them V-belts. Seems to be a little better kind of deal. I really like these square Rangers. This one here doesn't weigh nothing. It's like 1163 kilograms, so it don't take a whole lot of motor to move this thing down the road. But that being said, I'd like to have a little lumpier cam in it, maybe a little more compression. Some better heads go a long way towards opening it up. Right on. Anyway, hope you like it.
We got
Got life up, man.
8, 7, 6, and 5 done. We're working on 4 right now.
Closer. I run out of kerosene or heats went off.
Let me just go ahead and tell you something. You ever try to do it like this without taking everything off? Make sure you go dot to dot on the crank and put the timing chain back on it before you try to rotate it over to line everything up. Because if not, your pistons will hit the valves.
Yeah, we put it all in there, put the crank there, and then pull it back out and roll it around. Damn it.
Where's that? Goot me. But it is going back together.
We're getting there.
We're going to fire it up on a stand this time instead of putting it back in the car.
You don't want to put it back in the car, we'll start on it standing on, so.
Yeah, I mean, just so I can hear what it's going to do.
Hey boy, scared. He's scared putting it there.
Petrified. I mean, I hope this fixes it, because no, if it don't, I'm out of options. I know nothing else to do.
Hit.
Always use ARP torque garbage when you torque your bolts. We've never done it before, but we're doing it now.
They say they won't torque right if you don't use that stuff on them. Was it $5 a pack?
Something like that.
Yeah, they say it will not torque down right without that stuff. So pretty cool rod job. I'm gonna get me another. I'm gonna get me a set. Pretty cool. Pretty nice.
Oh yeah, they're awesome. They blow stock stuff out of water.
Yeah. It's kind of like using hard and sharp rockers after you've been used to stock. When you get them hard and sharp, you don't want to do cartwheels because you're like, damn, that's so,
You
so
adjust
much
them
easier.
once and they're still adjusting.
Yeah, it's so much. You just ain't got to sit there and no slop. And these are it's procedure, so it works a lot better.
Look, see this? Look at this. Thread all the way down.
They're beautiful.
And boom. And if they're off at all, out of alignment at all, the bolt will not go in them. Boom, boom.
And then they fit so tight when you tap them together, they got that little stud in there and they just like lock in.
They are the.
But they do say if it's not exactly squared up when you tap it together, don't torque it down because you will shit cans.
Oh yeah.
Ain't even nobody shooting guns today. I just heard one. It's kind of quiet. Ain't nobody shooting gun. Nobody riding motorcycles.
They're gonna drive a motorcycle.
Yeah, Ernie rode a mini bike. He got a mini bike like mine. Those damn red ones. He's riding around here. Clutch done the same damn thing mine did. He got it at the tone shop.
40, 40. And now,
I tried to get him to do a Snake River jump and he wouldn't do it. He won't wheelie on it. He ain't used to it yet though.
I wouldn't Snake River jump on them things. No way.
He needs suspension. They wouldn't need suspension. He turned it all out.
Yeah. Broke every bone in my body. He's alright though.
Yeah, he busted his ass.
He's a legend.
Legend.
Thing comes at a cost. I ain't got much battery left. 'Cause I'm too lazy to charge this thing.
Y'all see what's going on?
We
We're just doing it over and over and over.
Over and over and over. Yeah, we got 2 more to do. So.
It's real sketch. You can see what we're out here doing.
Oh yeah. Out
Yeah.
just,
Ain't no script. Ain't no sets. Ain't no bullshit. Real
But we do have a roof.
yeah.
Yeah, we got a roof.
And that has got like 40 pounds of water. I don't know if you can see it or not. But
One camera, one light, and 2 hardcore, heart and soul dudes out here in the wintertime.
look at that. That's all water. It's
Oh,
not even
winter.
winter.
It is winter to me.
It's
Snot
cold.
nose. Got the damn space heater, and we're cold. That's winter.
That sucks.
All right. Yeah, back out here today, pan going on.
Pan going on.
Sun's out. It's a lot drier and a lot warmer.
Sun's out.
Much better than it was last night. So.
Yeah, it sucked yesterday. We did get all the crap put in it though.
Huh?
We did get everything put in it though.
Yeah, everything's ain't no good to go. Just flip it over and do a little detail stuff. Set this bad boy back in there. Here you.
Yeah, I give up on trying to start it on the stand. It'd be easier just to put it back in the car.
Yeah, yeah.
Training and all.
Take this as long, so we'll just fix it and be done. It's all good. 3rd time charm.
Hope.
Need to draw a little lucky 4-leaf clover out here. Find us a lucky. We'll find us 4-leaf clover on tape it. So it's right there.
Tape it to it.
Yeah, right on the bottom of it. Go find one. 4-leaf clover. 4-leaf.
What's today's date?
I mean,
You can't see on that thing.
May 7th. Do a little dedication here.
May
Good luck.
7th. 2017. What should I write to make it run?
Huh?
What should I write to ward off all bad juju?
3rd time is the charm. It was clover.
You wouldn't think I'd do letters and stuff where I write. And a clover.
Oh, clover goes right there. Put a big clover. They're all nice clover. Don't do that, folks. It's gonna be cool.
Is that a clover?
Well, the mouse is here, but it's still gonna be a clover. A 4-leaf. What's luckier, 4-leaf or 5-leaf?
4-leaf.
Here's the stem. There's the stem. Yep, special. That's it. 4-leaf clover. That's lucky motor now.
I'm not gonna write luck on it. Wait, wasn't it
No,
bad luck to put
no.
luck on your motor?
Huh?
Remember that lady luck that guy kept crashing?
Oh, we got the stars.
We got stars.
Yeah, well.
DG.
Damn good. Well, he thought it was degassed, didn't he? Shit.
3rd time's a charm.
Yep.
3rd time is a charm.
That's what it is.
Well, I hope.
Now, it'd be upside down, you big wheelie. Look, we wrote it backwards.
No, I was actually going to paint, if it ever run, I was going to paint a little Mighty Mouse and shoot the bird like you did on the back of your Wanza.
Oh, yeah.
But like the actual detailed Mighty Mouse. Big fancy. All right, let's get this stuff.
It's good to go now. Let's go haul ass.
Look, It's got like air bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Clutch is on, flywheel's on, scare show's going on, then train's going in. Yep.
Damn right.
Oh yeah. Got a torque spec over there?
Yes, all right, we've made us a little list. We always have to go back and look, so that's our official pole, torque list, and hot rod alley.
Oh yeah.
Make you one. It's cheap and free.
Keep you from having to look it up every time. Alright. Distributor before we put it down in there. Alright, here we go. Training on, got shit on, everything on. Just get down. Put it down in there. I got the distributor in first though. Bringing up number 1. Oh yeah. Alright, anyway, if you got a locked out distributor and you're firing the motor for the first time, bring your most small blocks will fire at 35. That's usually, if it's a locked out distributor, most small blocks will fire right off at 35 degrees advance. So, take this, turn it, 35 on the 0 mark, compression stroke, the piston is up, but it'll be down a little bit because it's 35 advance. And then set this at number 1, pointing right at number 1, and then put your number 1 plug right there. So as soon as you hit it, it'll fire, which we will see here in a minute. It should.
Don't forget
Chapstick. What do you think, it blowed up? Think it blowed up?
What?
Think it blowed up? Brings that car forward just a little bit.
Yeah, hold on.
I was just pulling.
What's the fire chicker?
I gotta keep this thing straight.
Well, he just worked the cherry picker and made his car up.
Alright. Hold on a second, hold on. It ain't got a whole lot of memory left. I gotta put another chip in it. There we go. It's going down in there. Alright, I went in there. Probably the smoothest one yet. That's what he's talking about. Practice makes perfect, I suppose.
Something like it. That was killing right there. It's like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
It's all in the engineering. That's what it was.
It's all in the press.
We left the cross member in, left everything went right in there.
That's that one.
Now I just gotta jack it up, get on there, put the starter on, and hook up the carburetors, fuel line. I ain't gonna put the water pump nothing on. I'm just gonna see if it'll. Hope for the best.
Thrash.
Cross those fingers.
Thrash.
Because I want to run the 283 water pump stuff that ain't cleaned off yet, and I want to run a single pulley, all that 283 stuff. So, yeah.
Both side headers on, the wiring's in, plugs are in, the carbs are on.
One half the plug is in.
Yeah, I got my side in. About 20 minutes, so we're getting it. Squash, baby! Squash! Real
How much longer
good.
till it gets dark?
Huh?
How much longer till it gets dark?
We got about 2 hours.
Really?
Nah, I got a whole hand between that and the ridge. What is it?
Only 45 minutes.
Well, oh, it is? Well, shit, I got 45 minutes. I don't know what time it is.
Probably 7 something.
6:45. 6:29.
Oh, we got 2 hours in
Yeah, we're all right. What did I say, 2 hours? My hand must be bigger. Maybe that ain't the fucking ridge.
No, you're not looking at it.
Maybe I missed the ridge.
Oh, yeah, that's way above. It's
You tell I ain't no damn. I'm glad.
2 hours.
I'm glad I ain't fighting with some damn meat people, because I missed my damn whole time if I was an Indian on a horse.
Hey,
I'll be late as shit getting home. Little lady be mad on me, close up the papoose.
Squaw.
My damn squaw be all mad as hell, like, that baby, my damn hand bigger than yours. I can't tell 2 hours. Shit. I don't know where putting the motor in the nose. It's a fucking horse. He's my horse run off.
I got in a tussle with that there Calamty Jane again.
Yeah, well, Calamty James over across the hill started to shoot.
Yeah, she was the Indian tracker.
That's right. She's an Indian tracker.
Sure was.
Yeah, she probably done all kinds of shit. Anyway, we ain't got much to take over. Hang on, stay with us.
That should be everything. It ought to start right there. Oh, hope so bad. So much work this thing has been.
Stop at the train. 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 Hold on tight.
Yeah.
I done it again. I sucked monkey's ass. I done it again. Oh my God. What the fuck? You stupid dumb. It's the same fucking.
I told you I said it needed to be further over.
God dang.
God, man. All right, while you do that, I'm gonna grab another
I
chip.
screwed the damn pooch again. I can't put a starter on. I suck.
Oh, Lord have mercy. Let me turn it back. All right, official starter swap has been done. Well, not starter swap, just relocating this.
Where's my burn right?
There's a rating. Yeah.
About damn stupid. Take two.
I feel like I'm having a kid or something. Jesus.
Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Third time's a charm. Wires on that side, plug wire?
Huh?
All plug wires on that side?
Yeah. What? Sounded like a kid, didn't it? Yep. Wire off that jumped off a thing or something. Here's number 7. I got a 7. Needs to be back here. This is a 1. That's what it is. Three, 5. Shut up. It ain't in the crank.
Nope.
It's got to be up top somewhere. Did you turn it back to that yellow, that orange mark?
Yeah, it's right on there.
Fired right off, didn't it? It don't sound as bad though.
It ain't as loose. No, it's like it was. It's not like it was, but it's right there.
On the top.
Yeah.
Get something, put it to your ear and listen. It's probably something in the valve somewhere, valve train somewhere. Sorry folks, it sounds better, but it's still making a noise. And we checked everything on the crank, it's good.
It's fucking impossible. There's no way it's fixing. No fucking way. Ain't no fucking way.
You ready?
Yeah.
see, we lined the marks back up where I had them to begin with, and it fired right off. I just had my plug wires crossed, which I never do. That's the first time ever. Same sound, which means it's probably in the top end. Where, I don't know.
Yeah, it's smooth.
So, anybody else want to change a crank for nothing? But because I went cheap and didn't pull everything off, I saved a gasket set. Thumbs up for that.
Yeah, but
And now we know it ain't the bottom end.
the valve ain't hitting the pistons.
I don't know. I think it sounds good though. All right.
We're right back. We're at the fuck where we started.
No, it fires off every time now, and
Yeah,
it sounds
it
good,
fires
and
off,
we
it
know it ain't the
sounds-
bottom end. It ain't the rods, it ain't the crank.
It sounds wicked. It sounds hitting something. Something's fucking hitting something.
I don't know what to say, but we did everything right with the crank, just like we've done every other time, and it wasn't a crank. They had a little bit of slop in it. I mean, that crank probably sucked. It had a little bit of slop, but this new one didn't make much difference.
Exact same.
I'll buy one. I find somebody that's got a roller
Let's pull the heads off one of the heads and look.
right now. All right, we're gonna pull some heads off.
One time in.
About 7:30 probably. 7:26. All right, we're gonna pause. We'll be back here in a minute. Might pull some more stuff off this thing. Oh, what was that? Let's see that. Look at that right there.
Yep.
There's the noise.
That's it.
It's not hitting. The valves aren't hitting the head. Why would it hit like that?
Pistons are hitting the heads.
Now, what do you think? That look at that one. That's where the chunk come from.
Yeah.
Just barely though. Think a little bit of fix that.
Yeah. So look at that. It's hitting right in a second. Right in there. Right there.
Yeah.
Right
Well,
there.
what if I? Well, I can't really Dremel them.
Well, you fucking can.
Not without getting shavings all done in the motor.
Yeah, it's hitting that fucking notch right there.
Man.
You feel it? You feel it?
Yeah, I can see it. Yeah, it's like clearancing itself.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's rubbing. Wasn't the valves hitting? It wasn't the crank knocking. It was the top of the piston touching his head.
And the reason it didn't make it work the first time is because it didn't run long enough. It didn't run long enough.
Man.
It's a good motor though. Like ain't nothing the Dremel won't fix instead of head gaskets. Fuck yeah. Clarence, by God. It's just hitting.
Oh my God, man! All that work.
Yep. Sure is. That's what the fuck is doing wrong, bro.
See, we knew it wasn't nothing we'd ever heard before. We ain't never had that problem.
It's not hitting the valves. The
No, it
valves
ain't.
are not touching.
No, it ain't touching the valves.
It's picking a damn head.
That's why when I put it down there on the block, you can hear it.
Yeah, that's why I put that screwdriver right there. You hear it, dack, 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 dack. And then that piston, there's one coming up here. It's like dun, 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 dun. And then when you cut it off, it's duck, duck, duck.
And he never run that problem ever. He had flat tops. Yeah. There you go, Dustin. Dustin let me run these heads.
It's all good. I mean, it's just tight. It's just touching. Lucky it didn't break nothing, didn't hurt no valves, didn't crack a piston, bust a piston.
So the clearance was fine. Like that's what we thought. Everything was good.
Yeah. But it's not the big cam. Cam's good, so he can keep his cam.
That means I can put a bigger one in it since I got the intake off.
Yeah, I mean, you can. Well, if you're gonna put that roller in your micro, if I can put the roller in.
This cam's bigger lift than the roller is. This is a 610. He said his is a 600.
What are you gonna do? I mean, there's your problem. So it ain't your fucking bonding motor. But there you go. Come tell me to pull it, take the head off that fucking thing. There it is.
Same thing told him last time when Colton's intake had a crack in it. He's like, let's pull that intake off there. Sure enough, that's what it was. Well, we pulled the intake off and we found that the
We sure
guide
went
plates.
around their fucking back to scratch our elbow, didn't we?
You know what? If we would have not done it the way I wanted to do it and pulled the heads and intake off to pull the motor out, like we usually do, tear it down right here and then take it out, we would have found that and would have stopped and wouldn't have to do the crank. But because we did it my way, pull it out, flip it over, do the crank, put it back, we still end up having to take intake heads off. Oh God.
But it is, the motor is smoother now, so.
Yeah, it is a lot smoother.
It's all good. That's just a damn, that ain't no big thing. No big deal. No big deal.
Just I don't know
At
how
least-
much to take off.
At least you see something happen. There ain't no more mystery. I mean, how much to take off. I mean, it's beating and banging itself, but it needs more off of it. And those heads are thick as shit right there.
Yeah, but we found a problem, folks. That is it for sure. After we changed the crank, new rods, bearings, everything.
It's all good though. It's the hell.
But it sounded so much like a knock. Sounded like a knock.
knock.
Yeah, but when we got under it the other day, and number 3, you could move number 3 a little bit, but it wasn't enough. That's why, remember we was taking that, we said that wasn't enough to be making that kind of noise.
That's what I was telling you. So this time the rattles, it's quieter. That had to be done. That was just a pike you had to take to get to where you're at right now.
Maybe, I think maybe the rods was loose too.
I
Something.
mean, it's all good. It's all fine. It's fucking tight motor. It's good to go. It's fucking, well, that's nothing that can't be fixed. You can keep your cam. You can put that other cam in it. You know, Mike White's got a roller. He said he NHRA rollers, which would make it fucking.
He said it was 4 302s.
Yeah, make it
Big ponies.
Yeah, big horsepower. So we got roller. It's a solid roller. So I got a set of solid roller rockers. I mean roller lifters. So it's just coming up right there and just kissing it.
Flip
just
flip that hump head over and look at it. See how they were made. See if they're made the same way. Nope. See, this is GM stock stuff.
Yeah, but see that's how the port's real open right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this right here comes way in right here, like that right there. Actually, this right here needs to be taken out right there.
But I can't just
Well, I know that.
start dremeling his heads.
I know that. I'm just saying.
Those pistons are made for them heads.
Okay.
Those pistons are made for those type of heads.
Got the,
I ain't got no screw-in studs or nothing with the big springs from my.
got none of the shit to make it work.
What about my 292s? I'll be right back.
Huh?
I'm gonna go look at my. Alright, so after a lot of turmoil and a lot of changing and a lot of chaos, we found out what the problem was, so I'm gonna fix it. Just gonna take a little off of pistons and put the head stuff back on it like it was. These are my 292s. See them? They are hogged way out. 205 valve, 107 exhaust valve. And yes, they really are that. I've measured them, checked them. They were done by AFR, because people will like to argue with you. They didn't make those. They didn't make them, but they were done that way. But yeah, so I'm gonna put all this stuff back together.
It ain't no failure.
Clearance it, yeah, but that's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Nothing hurt. There's nothing wrong. It just takes a little more time, and we just use our time. We got time. Hell,
Yeah, but once that's fixed, it should be done.
That's the whole problem, dude. That's the whole deal right there. And that's a minor fucking thing. That's ain't nothing you can't overcome with that shit.
These pistons will just be altered from now on.
If you lose half a horsepower, oh shit.
Yeah. The rest of the 500 will keep it. It'll be all right. I'll keep them other 500 ponies.
What?
I'll keep them other 500 ponies. Then 550, I'll just have to lose a little bit.
Yeah. That ain't gonna make a shit when we're in there cutting a little bit off them pistons or
No.
reshaping that. They ain't gonna hurt nothing.
No, it
Just
won't
part
hurt
of
nothing
it.
at
It
all.
didn't hurt bad. It didn't bust nothing. Didn't break nothing.
Thank God for that.
Yeah, it was just a minor peck. And that's what was so weird about it. You can't hear it when you roll it over and then it pecks. But it made a mark. So
But now I think I'm going to
now you can
put,
sleep easy.
yeah, you know where the downdraft tube is? I'm going to put the downdraft tube, pop that plug out, put the canister, the oil separator canister in it, run the PCV out of the downdraft tube port up to the intake, and put them Corvette valve covers on it. That way it's still crank pressure gets out to the port where the downdraft tube's supposed to go.
I'd buy some spacers and put the fucking some girdles on that some bitch. That some bitch is nasty. The fucking motor's gonna be a bad some bitch. I'm telling you. And it's right. It's gonna be a cloudy day for some people.
And a fun day for me. And I got to get my AC Delco filter or a Wix filter instead of my
Yeah, we're not
frame.
running that. Nobody had damn things.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody has shit no more. Damn regular old cars. They got all this shit. They got something for a damn Peugeot. They ain't got a damn thing for a Chevy.
But yeah.
Just part of it. And it goes.
Lights, camera, darkness.
Say it goes dark. But ain't nothing to be depressed about. Hell.
No, I mean, I feel
A lot of
good.
damn work, spent a lot of damn time to get to this point, but hell, that's just part of it, man.
Everything we did make it better.
It's a learning experience.
It's got a good crank in it, good forged crank, a legit 283 crank, which I had a 302 in it. I mean, it's a long road. Shouldn't have been that way. But I knew everything we did was right. I ain't never had a motor knock, especially when you just fired it up. I've had one knock after a few races, but never when you first fire it up. So.
Yeah, we do stuff a little bit backwards like everybody else don't do it. We know you just get the machine shop, you just send all this stuff off, spend a bunch of money. Some people don't agree with the way we do shit, and that's just part of it, but we keep trying.
But yeah, it wasn't no valve. It wasn't valve to piston clearance. It wasn't that. It was head to piston clearance.
Yeah. You know, and the whole thing was it needed the crank in it. That was just a path you took, and it needed better bearings, which you bought to put back in. It needed better rod bearings. Them rod bearings in is like suck ice. They didn't fit right, so it needed those bearings. All that's a path to get to where he's going. So this is how it is.
This is it, man. I was thinking, since those are domed, since they pop up so far, I could probably bring it all the way up on number one, and when it's stuck out, put the tape around it in the shop vac and
Yeah, it'll come out of the wall.
yeah, it'll come all the way out.
Yeah, it'll be out. Yeah. Yeah, you'll be able to fix it. You won't need that big die grinder piece. You won't need that. That'll take a shitload. Them things are mean.
Oh, that's what Ernie said to use.
Yeah, well, I know that, but that's mean some bitch right there. You can take your damn Dremel and just that's all you gotta do.
I'm gonna take it, and go whoop, take a big corner off
You
of
can go
it.
up there at Lowe's and get your Dremel bit and fix it right up.
Then one
You can
that's,
do it die grinder. What are you gonna do?
I was gonna use the Dremel with the sander on it.
Yeah, that's the easiest part because it's real gentle. That thing will beat a piston up. That's mean.
Well, I was gonna take a big chunk out with this and then clean it up with a little one.
Yeah, well, you can do that.
I just want to take enough out to where I don't have to worry again.
Yeah, you just gotta peel that corner back a little bit. It'll be all right. It'll be just fine. It'll be just fine.
I'm improving.
The bottom motor ain't knocking, dude. It's sucking all good. That's just your valve train will be all right unless you want to get some longer things. I don't think it's a journey for nothing, dude. I'm all about it. That's why I want to tell you, let's go again.
Yeah, so
It's just you back up and you kick the shit out of it.
I'm gonna keep them heads. Thanks, Dustin. I'm gonna keep them. I'm gonna get the roller cam and roller lifters and make it a nasty, nasty motor.
It sounds good. That fucking roller, dude. That's something somebody fucking own. I'm telling you. Tell you what.
D-gas is ours.
Thing sounds good. Yep, D-gas. You boys gonna have to run your number because this in here is going
It's
Yeah.
going to have horsepower and weigh correct.
Yeah, it'll be correct, so don't take it lightly. You might be like, oh, that boy didn't mud that out. Yeah,
And old Penny's got something working too.
you never know.
Can't tell nobody about the Project Penny.
Bad Penny's
Gonna be awesome.
Live up to her name.
Mm-hmm. Just gotta get this fixed first. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But anyway,
But that's a wrap.
we're gonna get it fixed though. It's wrapped, but it's hell. We just spent all this time. Hell, just think about it, y'all. Y'all just got to see us do it, and man, it's all good.
Yeah, you get to enjoy the show.
And you just got to keep trying. It's just pure persistence. That's heart and soul, by God. You don't fucking quit. Don't give a fuck what you go on and try it again and try something else. And you have to build it 16 times. Build 16 times. But you'll learn at the end. You know?
All right.
We just do things a little bit different, but it's true skull.
We do stuff crazy because that's how we are. Crazy.
Yeah. It's just more time. I spend more time with my boy out here landing these motors, so that's how it is. But we know that motor inside out. It's got to be a
Every
damn
piece.
jammed up motor. I mean, that motor, it's like building these cars. As you become part of it, I mean, we know it's just like